So today we are playing a dark deck. It includes Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, Yveltal, Litten, Torracat, Incineroar, Grimer, Zigzagoon, Linoone, Muk, Obstagoon, Sableye V, Switch, Pokemon Communication, Pokemon Center, Bead, Hop, Pokekid, and 18 Energy. Now, with this deck, I do not feel that it is complete by any means. I feel there is something missing from it, but I have no clue what. It can play all right, and it can get through some duels. As you can tell, I'm on a 1-win streak with it. I think that I have fleshed it out to a degree to where it does have the capability of winning now, whereas earlier it did not quite have the capability of winning, even though it could come close. So, on that note, if you guys have any ideas of how we can change or remove things or put other cards into it, by all means, put the suggestions down in the comments, because I definitely feel this deck could be a lot better than what it is. Like, it's definitely trying, but it just can't quite be consistent enough to keep getting wins. Oh. I hate putting that out on first, because that just negates the damage. Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer. Poor Bunny, nice. And Bumblebee, so we're playing a Mad Party deck. We might just abandon this if this man starts making moves too hard, because I'm not about to play a Mad Party deck today. I have not the patience for a Mad Party deck. Like, a Mad Party deck can go jump in the lake. Well, we definitely have a Grimer, so that's nice, but doesn't do us a whole lot of good here. Especially considering that we don't have energies popping up right this moment. This is one with surprise attack, where if it lands a tails, it does no attack damage, which can be really rough on us. Well, there's that, so that'll at least give us that switch out, so we can get some cards going. Originally, I had Pidgeotto and Pidgey in this deck to try and be the draw, but then I remembered Grimer has Collect on it, and would be a great setup for getting cards into our hand. I'm not ready for Mr. Muk there. We gotta really get these cards flowing. Alright, cool. So next turn we can communicate. Get rid of this Crobat because he has no use for us right now, because we haven't even seen a Zubat. We could technically get rid of Torracat, but the Incineroar is a big portion of this deck along with the Sableye. So I would like to get Sableye out here, but the issue that I have with that is Sableye is like a secondary to that of Incineroar. What do we got in hand? We need, so yeah, let's go for a Linoone. Go for the Linoone that isn't going to want to beat its head against the wall. Then we can collect some more. Okay, cool. So next turn we can hop, see what we get. Zubat's definitely going out on the bench. I don't know what exactly this guy has going on, but we are going to get rid of Torracat. We're going to grab Mr. Obstagoon, because at least with Obstagoon we have a better chance at life. We're having something that will do some damage. I would like to do that, but we can go for a Golbat here. With the Golbat, that'll allow us to draw 2 cards next turn. I think we're good on drawing, so we'll just up this so we can start doing some harm. Start doing some damage, start gaining some prize cards that can hopefully help us. And now we can also get Mr. Obstagoon here loaded up and ready to attack. We don't want to waste our switches because they are for Obstagoon in this deck. So what we want to do is that, put it on him so he's loaded, evolve him, get 2 more cards. Ooh, nice, we drew that. That's good. We can keep going with Muk because he doesn't seem to have anything really strong yet that would justify. Oh, there's Litten. Unfortunately, I don't think he's got anything in hand to keep himself to kill Muk outright. And I don't know if it'd be smart for him to waste energies on either of these, to be honest. Well, maybe Sizzlipede might, just to get that burn on me. But he's, ooh, nice, he got his Blastoise out there. It's always a nice thing to have. All right, let's do that before we hop. All right, so because we now have 3 of him on. Oh, why did I do that? That was foolish of me to do. We'll draw. Got some energies which may not help us, which may make putting these on Litten probably a lot safer for us. Look at all the Littens that were in the prize deck. But yeah, nah, seriously, I do feel this deck is not complete by any means, but it does an alright job. Now, because Yveltal's here, he surrendered. Yay! I think he just wasn't getting energies or anything to actually do anything that he needed to do. So I think that was just a run of bad luck for him. And seeing Yveltal have an because Yveltal has an instant kill on it that I believe also kills Yveltal, but is good for against a tag team card. when you know you don't have the damage to kill it outright or within 2 turns before it kills you. No, that's a wipe on the hand. Also, the amount of times this deck runs into this issue where it doesn't get a base mon is atrocious. It happens more than it doesn't happen. Ooh, nice. We got 2 Zagoons. I'm okay with that. 2 Zagoons. Why did I do that? Oh, foolish mistake. He should have never went in on the field until I saw what he had. Oh, that is so frustrating. All right. So next turn we hop, because we really don't have no choice other than to do that. Luckily, there's only 1 V we're running in this deck, and it's Sableye, so we can still screw that thing up. We'll do this first. Get rid of him. We're going straight for Linoone. Or, yeah, because we don't have, like, Obstagoon there would be good, for sure. Or, well, not Obstagoon, but Yveltal would be good there. But at the same time, Yveltal's not quite right. We want to try and hold on to Yveltal if we can. Plus, we don't want to take the ability to actually just hit. Because I have a feeling he's going to switch out the Zamazenta. I don't think he was really ready for Zamazenta to come out and play. Ooh. Alright, so what do we get? We got another Litten. I should not have done that though. But we do have to get him out of it. And then that should have changed it to force him down to 4 cards. Because I don't like people having big hands. 2 and 2. I'm okay with that. I'd prefer 3 to 1, but can't always get what you want, right? Not with coin flips. Ooh, thank you, buddy. I needed that pretty badly. So we're definitely hopping here. He's gonna quit? Okay then. What the hell? I don't know if I'm just going up against things that are just not getting what they're getting, or they're having the luck I was having earlier where I couldn't get anything rolling to save my life, which caused me to switch this deck up a couple times because I realized I was trying to do a little too much with it and I needed to call it back. Like, I was trying to do poison damage. I was trying to keep the opponent confused and poisoned. Too much for cards that I had too little of. Zubat's fine. Hide in the Shadows isn't. We're gonna get rid of that Linoone for Golbat. We don't get to evolve on our turn, but getting that Golbat this turn will definitely allow us, because he's only going to be, he won't be able to switch if I don't have anything on the bench. So get rid of Linoone for Golbat, because Golbat's going to allow us to at least do something. Unfortunately, Hidden Shadows is not exactly the best move in the world, considering it just switches your Pokemon. Yeah, he's going to do the 30 damage. It's going to do nothing because you can't switch, which is fine with me. Oh, that is rough, to say the least. Alright. Oh, we're gonna grab Grimer because we definitely want to make sure that we have Grimer. We don't exactly have a energy, which is where we're lacking right now. An energy would be beautiful. Even just one, so we can actually start attacking this thing before it starts tearing us a new one. Well, actually, it's going to start tearing us a new one right now. I think this is where we just got unlucky, boys. I almost want to call down my support cards and raise my energies up above my support cards for once. Normally, I try to keep my energies to about 15 to 18 energies, but this deck might actually require me to do the opposite. Which is fine. I can definitely drop. Let's go Lid. Luckily, he doesn't need no damn energies. They're all cards. Downside is, I don't know if Hop's too late here to give us what we need. Like, I definitely feel Hop is a little late into the game here. Luckily, we can throw him on the bench, switch him back out, so that way we don't have this problem. We're definitely going to damage him because I want to. Alright, so that gives us a dark energy. I'm going to dip out on Crobat, so that way I can at least get the Torracat. Because if I don't, I'm not even going to waste the energy on this Zigzagoon because it's dead. Unfortunately, we're relying very heavily on Incineroar right now. Now, 210... is really rough, considering, because it's going to go play off of all the energies he's got attached to his Pokemon. And he's got Eldegoss. Oh no, he's got the... I would consider that the wrong Eldegoss, but I highly doubt that it is. For him anyways. So that's 30 plus 210. That doesn't kill. Actually, let's play the safe side here, because we're definitely killing this thing here. No problem. Thing is, he's definitely going to bring out Mr. Venusaur on us here soon, as soon as he gets it loaded up and ready to go, because he's going to want to do the 210. What's good there on that part is that makes him do over 1,000 damage once he's past 200 damage. We just have, luckily we have the healers in our hand, so we can at least keep him healthy until he brings him out. Now the part that's rough here is we have no basic mon, so as soon as they manage to kill him off, we're in trouble. So I don't know why he's allowing me to kill so many. Like that I'm a little curious on, because he could have played this, hit me with the 210. Yeah, he could have hit me with the 210. Plain and simple. Yeah, especially with him getting those. He's just like, he's really, what he's doing right now is he is securing my win. Whether, I don't know if he realizes it or not, because he's gonna come out next turn. Yeah, as I said, he's gonna come out next turn. He's gonna hit me with this. It's gonna do the 210 damage regardless, because he'd be foolish if he tried to hit me with Forest Storm, because that's only 30 damage plus. But even if he doesn't, and he does hit me with the storm, that's 4 30s, which isn't quite a kill. Whereas this, now, because if I do this, it's 3 damage. That puts me at 240, right? So, but I don't need to do that. This just secures that I have the kill. With, even if there are any weird shenanigans that I couldn't think of with that card. But that is a win on our part. Alright. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. So this thing has had 2 legit wins and 2 surrender victories so far. I don't, when they surrender, I count those as 2 surrenders equal 1 battle. So obviously Grimer goes out because he can collect for free with no energy. We're not going first, which is good too, which means I can throw energies onto... Oh no, this is the wrong... There's a Yveltal that when he hits, he kills... I think that Yveltal might be an expanded though. Either an expanded or it's... Why would you... I'll put Litten out there. Litten's not too bad of a loss if we lose him. What's this? That's what I needed. Thank you. Okay, we got a Sableye 2, which isn't bad. Biggest threat is that Charizard, which we want to really try and save both Sableye and Incineroar for. If we can. which this is going to help us next turn get to Terracat, then into Incineroar. So we want to put him out there. Get him in there too. I would keep putting on Yveltal, but putting on Yveltal here is the wrong move when I need to make sure that Sableye is loaded and ready to go. I don't get this move. I don't get the point of putting Rusted Sword and that on other Pokemon for no reason. We do have a switch, so I am going to switch out because we're just gonna try and blow through these guys as quickly as possible. I don't need to worry about Hop this turn, but I will definitely need to worry about him next turn. Don't do the GX because the GX will fuck us up. Now, I think Incineroar and Sableye are a good combo, because even though he throws him out, he's still got to build him up, and he's got nothing going on right now for this dude. So, what I'm doing is I've got my bench built up. He's going to probably end up doing a switch or something at some point if he can't pull the energies that he needs. But we'll see what happens. It looks like he's having a really shitty run of luck. We'll put on him, because I have a feeling he is going to surrender if he doesn't get this thing going. Like, he's got a really bad hand. I think that's a little late to help him. 10 more damage. That's 160 damage plus 30. So 190. That puts me at 220. But is he gonna get... Oh yeah, he's going for the kill. He ain't gonna play. Which is why Sableye exists. Because Sableye is gonna kill him. We'll hop, see what we get out of this. Keep loading him up. So that still worked out in our favor in the way that we wanted to play it, so that's good. And on addition to that, tag team. Tag team's a beautiful thing. Do we want to pull a support card out of this deck? I think Pokekid might be a good pull out of the deck if we do that. But we got one in our hand. I don't think we need to worry about that then. Ooh, we'll have the Zubat line here in a minute. We got 2 Linoons, so we need... Actually, you know what? We'll use Pokekid. We'll get the... Oh, da-da-da. I know its name and I'm drawing a damn blank. So throw that there. The Zigzagoon. And we grab the one that's fun. that's gonna help there. We're gonna start getting that thing loaded up too. With that, that allows for that. Next turn, that's 8 coin, so that's 80 damage plus 60. I don't remember what green does. Okay, so that just grabs trainer cards for him. Another green and a Blaine. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I just don't know if it's too late for him to be helped. Draw 2 cards, thank you. Yeah. And this is where Sableye is beautiful. Oh, it's 60 more damage for each damage count. Okay. I had that in reverse of what it... That's why it did so much more damage than I expected. Like, I expected it to almost kill, but not kill. So I think we switch here because we want to just get the kill and be done. No need to play with it. No need to do evolutions. Do a nice switch. Put Yveltal out. Do the kill. Get our card. Walk home. See, the Sableye is pretty cool. As far as, like, Sableye and Incineroar both can do some mad damage. Unfortunately for Incineroar versus Sableye, Incineroar has a struggle of only being able to do mass damage one time. Based on how many damage counters it has on it. Whereas what's neat about that too is Sableye is the reverse, I would almost say the mirror of Incineroar, where it depends on how much damage your opponent has. Alright. Well, on that note, boys and girls, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. If you guys have any ideas on what to add or any ideas on what to change that y'all can think of, just let me know. Have a good one. Peace.